Just dropped my little tractor into park just after I swept the fields. Now, have you ever achieved something and never felt great joy from it? Well, it could be because you were seeking the joy from the wrong thing. Now, there's two ways you can seek the joy. We're going to look at two anyway. There's probably 100 ways, but looking at two. One is coming from seeking praise and adulation from others and awards and so forth. The other one is coming from an internal source where you're seeking joy from the work or the actual achievement itself. And what do I mean? Well, let's just say this grass that I just nicely flattened out, now let's just say I did it because I wanted to get praise for that work. What's going to happen is no one's probably going to care. No one's ever going to mention how nice and soft the grass is. What's going to happen then? Well, I'm going to get upset, going to get a bit angry, going to throw a few Coke bottles or something, and that's what happens. So, but if I was doing the grass because I felt great joy from producing good quality pitch for a good sporting event for good folk to play on, well, I'd get great joy from that. So that's where your two different types of fulfillment are coming from. The external source of trying to seek praise from others, or the heart power, the internal source from producing the work or the art or whatever it is that you want to produce. And that's where you really should be seeking your fulfillment from the inside, okay? Not trying to seek praise, but by producing your work or your art or whatever you want to create. You get joy from there. It's genuine, much more powerful. Now, I'll pop the fence, then I continue on here. How'd you not? Try that at home, kids. Now, so what happens is, if you become an external seeker of just trying to get praise, well, you're probably not going to be very happy because most people don't care unless you Rob Downey Jr. you do something awesome like create Iron Man. People aren't going to be too excited by what you do. Now, another thing I'll teach you a little lesson here. You press the button, you pop things. This is going to teach you a big lesson in life. That lesson, it's called looking cool. Now, sun was coming out, but I just needed to look a bit cool with my hat on, so I thought I'd just do it to inspire you. Now, the two types of achievement there, hand switch. So if you're seeking external praise, no one's really going to care, and you're going to end up frustrated, unhappy. You won't be fulfilled, and even if people do give you a little bit of praise, it's just going to bloat your ego, and you won't get any true contentment, and it won't last long. Quickly fades away with time. But if you're trying to get joy by focusing on your work or your creative art, when you produce it, that joy stays with you for all time. That's where you want to find your joy from, okay? So what can happen is, seeking this external praise, well, that weakens you, okay? It usually comes from a weakness. You got no self-confidence, no self-belief. Arnie's rule number one again. So people with low confidence, low self-worth, low self-belief, they always seek and praise. They want praise, adulation, because they've got nothing from inside. So it only weakens you anyway. It gives you a weaker character. Okay, that's why you don't want to do it. But, I'm going to show you something in a minute. But seeking it from the inside, that internal heart power, by getting your joy just from producing your work, what you've created, that will also not only create better work, that will create stronger character. Now, what's going to take you up this merry dance? It looks like we're locked out. No, we're not. I'll take you up here. Might switch your hands. This one's a stronger hand. I want to drop it, a bit wet. Now, by producing your work, seeking the praise from the inside, you actually produce much better work as well. Because when you're just seeking external praise, you only do the work. Say you're an actor or an artist or a musician. You're just trying to create music that pleases others, and you won't do what comes from your heart. You'll say, oh, I'll do this, or this is the latest fad, I'll do that, or this is going to get me a sale, I'll do that. And then you're going to focus on, oh, I just want to get publicity, I want to get more sales. You're not even focusing on the music. It's a fake kind of music, it's nowhere near as good. It's those musicians who concentrate on getting their joy from the music they create, not the publicity or even the sales. That's just a side bonus. When they create from the heart, what they're truly interested in, music comes out of your soul and you create something that's much stronger, much better, lasts forever. So if you want to do your best work, whatever your work may be, don't seek external praise from others. That's not why you do it. A little bit of commendation is fine, in a balanced way. You're nice to accept that and thank them for it. That's not what you seek. You always seek enjoyment from the work, okay? A bit like these Marvelous videos. If I was doing it to get 1 million subscribers and have the praise, I'd be upset because I only got 2 subscribers. So subscribe now, be number 3. But I get enjoyment because I'm teaching myself, making myself back up what I'm saying, enjoying the making videos, getting the delto workout from holding up your camera. So I get joy from inside, and that's why the videos are so awesome. That's why you love them so much. So subscribe, check it out. Now, up pretty high here, pointy thing over there. That's what you want to do, okay? So don't focus your achievements on these external praise. Focus your joys on the internal work that you are producing, okay? That's what you want to focus on. Because if you don't, what's going to happen? And switch on a brief. Just being an outsourced praise seeker, never develops true heart power, true courage, won't have true strength. You'll always be frustrated. It won't last long. Focusing joy on what you create. You're going to create better. You become a stronger person. You actually give praise to others, lift them up, or lifting others up. It makes you stronger and happier anyway. So, this week's lesson, don't, oh, there goes the crow. We're going to take him out, but this week's lesson, don't be seeking just praise. That's silly. Get your enjoyment, not from the praise, but from the internal source of what you're creating, the work that you're producing, okay? That's this week's lesson. Don't seek praise. Seek to produce what comes out of your heart and find joy from your work. So, subscribe, be number 3. Probably by the time you're watching this video, I could have a million, but subscribe, leave a comment, question, suggestion, bit of critiquing, bit of positive, positive criticism. I'll accept that. I'm a big man. Yeah, so drop a line. But for this week's lesson, don't seek praise, seek to create the work that you want to create. That's where your joy will come.